everyone, so I am the owner of Beauty Matters. My name is Beth and I am starting afresh with my YouTube, so I'm going down a completely different route. I want good thumbnails, I've got a new intro, I'm deleting all the videos and starting afresh. So anyway, I don't want to ramble in this first video because it's a very important one. So at the moment, obviously nail technicians like me are not in a great position. Obviously a lot of people are not, but we're lucky enough to have something that we can sort of do to still earn a living, or a fraction of our normal living, if you see what I mean. So I'm doing a whole video based on press on nails, from what you need, how to measure, how clients measure, basically everything that I can think of that you'd need to do. So first things first, I'm going to show you what you need, because that's obviously the most important. So the most important thing is the nails themselves. So I'm going to show you those first. I use Makartt. These are the packaging that they come in. So they come in envelopes, but I happen to have leftover like boxes like this from foils that I bought not long ago. So I've actually transferred mine over into them. And I've just noticed now that I'm using them to prop up my phone for this video. That was not a good plan. So luckily I've got one little box here that's not being a propped up thing. So anyway, I've bought lots of different types. Obviously there's different kinds, like shapes and lengths and things like that. If you're strapped for cash, which obviously is understandable in a time like this, and you don't want to go forking out loads to basically start up a whole new business, I'd recommend going for a long sort of shape. If you go for long coffin or long stiletto, you can basically cut them down and shape them to any shape that you want. So if you get the longest ones, and you've got the long ones in case anyone wants them, and you can cut them short for anyone that wants shorter. I personally, if you can get all of them or different types, do that, because to be honest, I really hate these tips. They are so small and so fiddly, and you will not understand how annoying they are until you try this. So it would be good if you could have multiple different options, but if not, don't worry about it. It's not a necessity. So I've got here the long coffin from Makartt. I got these from eBay. I think I got 500 for about $5.99. I think around $5.99, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. But I'll put all the links to everything that I'm showing you in this video, if possible, in the description box. And if I forget any, then please comment and I will give you them. So these are the coffin. Sorry, it's a bit bright over here because I've got my light like right there. But they're the coffin ones. So they come with a nice shape actually. I really like them. So these are the long coffin. And then the shorter ones are probably about half the length of that, to be honest. But they're really nice. They're really quite sturdy actually. When you, obviously this bottom bit here is a little bit less, it's a bit more flimsy than the top because it needs to be able to fit flush to an actual nail. But these top bits are really strong. I don't think there's any real chance of them snapping, to be honest. So I've got those, the long coffin, long stiletto, short almond and short coffin. I think the ones that I've used the most are the short almond. I will put videos at the end, not videos, I will put photos at the end of this video of the different shapes and lengths and stuff so you can see them all, because obviously I've been really silly and used them as a prop. So I will do that. But anyway, yeah, so I get mine from eBay. They come in this packet. You don't need boxes. I did work out of the bags for a little while until I found these boxes of those foils that I've transferred. So yeah, they're really helpful actually. I've got 4 different ones of those. So if you can hear squeaking, it's my chair. It's really irritating. So anyway, next up from eBay, I got cuticle sticks. Well, I'm calling them cuticle sticks. They're orange wood sticks. You can obviously get them from all over the place, but I got 100 for £2.97. To be honest, you could probably get them cheaper elsewhere. I was basically looking at how long delivery was. So the closest to me with the fastest delivery were the ones that I ordered, whether they're most expensive or cheapest. Obviously didn't spend like silly amounts on things for no reason, but was trying to get them here quick. So I used these ones. They're a little bit longer, so they look better. This end is circle, what's the rounded, that's the word. This end is rounded, so perfect for pushing back cuticles, and this end is pointed, perfect for taking off the nails, so they can use this as like a double end for different reasons. So that's the nails and cuticle sticks. Then I got these little mini files. These are, it's way too bright over there. These are Vixi, you can't see them properly, but they're 100, 180 grit files. They're absolutely perfect because they're small, but they're really good quality, so they're still going to be able to be used well. So you can get them from the website that's on here, which is buyvixi.co.uk, but I got mine from eBay again. Didn't actually look for the Vixi ones in general. I literally just searched, I think I searched mini nail files, and these were what came up, so I got those. I think I bought 25, but I'm not sure on the price, so that will have to go in the description. Then you'll need a tape measure, but we'll get into that after when I go into sizing. I use these cleanser wipes. I use these all the time anyway, like just in day-to-day life. Of being a nail tech, like haven't just bought these just for those, but they are perfect. I'm also offering removal kits, and these are really good for nail as well, because when people have taken off their nails, I can give them a good scrub. Then glue is a bit of an issue at the moment. I don't know if anyone else is having problems, but I'm just not receiving deliveries of glue. I think for some reason they're being held up longer than anything else. I'm not sure why. Same with adhesive tabs, they're taking a really long time. I haven't even got any to show you at the moment because I've ordered that many from eBay and none of them have come, so I'm not even offering those in my kits anymore for now. But nail glue, I got this from Savers. It is 99p each, which is a hell of a lot more of what I spent on the ones from eBay, but the ones from eBay just haven't arrived, so I needed something quick. So that's a backup plan if eBay or Amazon is letting you down like it is me. Then mailing bags. I also bought, I'm trying to see where I get things from, but I also bought, actually go back to this because I'm doing eBay first. So eBay, these are the next two important things. So this is foam tape. It's double-sided sticky. So I literally just in the box, I'll put a strip of this tape, lay it flat in the box, peel off the top, and then stick the nails on top of that in the certain order that I want them in. It's really, really helpful. It's very, very sticky, so try not to touch it too much because it really does like stick. Don't get me wrong, it's helpful that it's sticky, but oh my god, it's a bit of a pain as well. So I've already started chucking everything on the floor. Next thing I got from eBay was these. I actually didn't buy these for this reason. I bought them for nail files and buffers for when my clients return, so they can all get one each. But so I can keep them safe with names on. They're a good alternative. If you're ordering lots from eBay anyway, you just want to get everything in the same place, and they're really helpful. I got a lot of them. I got 2 packs of these. I think there's about 100, I think, because I just like buying in bulk. I don't have a reason for it, I just like it. So anyway, these are really good cheap alternatives to more expensive things, basically. So you can get those as well. They're just called Ziplock bags. I typed that in, picked the smallest size, but obviously double check the centimetres and stuff for how much stuff you want to put in them. Next up, from Pound Stretchers. So I think places like B&M, Home Bargain and stuff like that will probably sell these too. Not 100% because I haven't looked. But I got 10 of these for 89p. And I also only bought these because my envelopes from eBay haven't arrived. What can you do? So I bought 10 of those for 89p. Sets, 2 sets, so I could send all of the orders that I'd originally got out. And then hopefully now, I'm trying not to take more orders until everything has actually come, because I don't want people waiting around. I've still got lots of orders just sat there waiting for stuff. Next thing and next place I order from is the Tiny Box Company. It's a brilliant website. It's really, really well priced. Like, everything is great. These are the boxes that I use. So they are called Black Postal Bracelet Boxes, I think. Bangle boxes, bracelet boxes, I don't know, something like that. I will also link these as well because I've had lots of people asking me about them. They are the perfect width. They're 1.7 centimetres thick, so that's under the 2.5 centimetres that you can have from Royal Mail as a large letter, so it's cheaper postage too. Then from, oh no, we'll keep going with them. And I also got these as well. So those plastic bags, obviously, you can use instead of these. I'm getting really bored of this noise coming from my chair. Let's see if I can move and make it any different. So anyway, I got these little organza, I think they're called organza? I don't know, I might have just made that up, a little organza bag. So my glue goes in here, the card I'm about to show you, the cuticle stick, the cleanser wipe, the nail file, that all goes in here. It doesn't shut, it just literally just stays probably like that with how big my card is. But if you've got smaller cards, you can get smaller bags. And they're really cheap. I think, don't quote me on it, but I think they're around, I don't want to lie, but I think they're around 20p each. I think, might even be less than that. I'm not 100% sure, maybe 15p, I'm not sure. But I will link everything anyway, just for argument's sake. So next is Vistaprint purchases. These are not a necessity. You don't have to do this. So obviously I've had to design this online to be able to get Vistaprint to send it to me anyway. So you could literally just design them online and then send them over to people in Messenger or Instagram or however you're selling your items. You could just send them over like via email and stuff like that. So you don't have to pay for actual physical copies basically. So on the front here I've basically got a thank you message. Just to say like thanks for your order kind of thing, really appreciated. And then on the back we've got instructions, and that explains to everyone how to do their nails for best wear and for temporary wear as well. It explains both ways. So this envelope, these are an add-on on Vistaprint. You can add them on, obviously they automatically fit the cards perfectly, and I added them on because I think they were £1 something to get one for every card that I ordered. I think I ordered 30, so I thought, do you know what, for the extra £1 I thought it'd be nice for them to be inside an envelope because I'm packing them with files and I didn't want the file to like just rub off on the card and it not look so nice. Oh, I'm picky, you don't have to be that way. So they go in this bag in the envelope with everything else. So next thing was stickers. I bought stickers to go, these are my business logo, so I bought these to go on top of my boxes. So I stick that to the middle of the box, and then I think it just looks cute. But again, they're not a necessity. So if you are struggling for money and you're doing this because you need the money, you don't have spare to just throw away, stickers are not a necessity. So obviously out of all the stuff that I've showed you, you just need to pick out the most important to you, and what you think is necessary, and just go with it that way. So next thing, I've just noticed I've got examples of the nails I have. I completely forgot that I'd done them. So anyway, my hands are all bloody shiny, glittery. I swear it's this room. I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you these with the palm of my hand, but that went well, didn't it? So we've got from left to right. I don't want them to fall off, but from left to right here, oh for goodness sake, we've got long stiletto, short coffin, long coffin, which you've already seen, and then these are my most popular, and that is a short almond. That light is like really, really bright. Anyway, there we go. I'm still going to insert photos at the end, so it's fine. So that's everything that I use, and basically the things included in there are your like must-have things, and obviously there's a couple of extras that are not must-have, so you can just choose whether you want them or not. So next thing I wanted to go into is measuring, in terms of measuring your nails, the nails that you're going to be selling, and your clients measuring their nails. So for your nails, I always do the inside. I've got rid of all of, where have I put them? I literally just had tips with me, didn't I? And I don't have a clue where they've gone on. Sorry about this. Clearly not ready for this video. So I always measure the inside of the nail, because it's the inside of this nail that's going to be attached to your client's nail. So it makes most sense. Some people do measure the tops, and if that works for you, then go ahead, whatever. If it works, it works. So I measure the insides by doing this with a tape measure. Find the widest part of the nail, and then basically pop your tape measure inside and see how many millimeters it is wide, and that's it. So for my layout on my boxes, I wrote on them from 0 to 9, and then underneath here I've wrote how many millimetres wide they are. So when it comes to sizing up nails from clients' requests, I can just look on the lid and just take out the nails that I need from the certain boxes. In terms of clients' sizing, I've put together a size guide. I will include photos of basically everything that I send to clients and stuff like that at the end of the video, so look out for that, don't click off too quick. So with clients, there's 2 different ways they can do it. There's probably more, but I just let my clients know about the 2. I also uploaded a video to my Facebook page for everyone to see, so if you can see it, it's usually a little bit easier. So the first way is to literally just pop, I'm trying to do it so you can see it's really different. So basically just pop the measuring tape over the widest part of your nail and then count across how many millimetres it is. It's that easy. If your clients don't have a tape measure but they happen to have a ruler, you can also do it with tape. So stick tape across the nail, draw a line over each side wall, and then take the tape off, put it on a flat surface, stuck completely flat, and then use the ruler to measure that way. It works the exact same way. It's the exact same way basically, it's just using something slightly different. And that to me has been perfect. I've sent out a few now and I've got good feedback that sizes are really good. I don't think as of yet anyone has had to change their nails in any way, but obviously there's always the option that they can. So if they're a little bit too wide, they can just file the sides slightly, or if the bottoms are too square or whatever, they can file the corners off. There's all sorts of different ways, especially if you're including a file in your kits. So lastly, I just wanted to mention pricing. So I think pricing is the most controversial part of this at the moment, because there's lots of different options. Different people are charging entirely different amounts completely. I'm charging for, so I have 3 different options with mine. I have gel polish, just gel polish, colour or glitters, just gel polish, nothing on top. Then I have gel polish designs, which is obviously gel polish but designs. And then lastly I have builder gel for those people that just want a bit of extra strength, or that are really used to acrylic, which is really thick, and then wearing these is going to be really difficult and they're going to feel really flimsy. Even though they're not, I've got them on this hand, they don't bend at all. Obviously mine are quite short, but they are really, really solid. But just for those extra ones that want peace of mind, or have got a job that they think they require a bit of extra strength, that's fine, so I offer that as well. So the £12 one, the gel polish one is a £12. You basically, everything that you buy at the beginning, you need to add it all up and how much it's going to cost you to do a set. So to do that, so I've already done it, but it's on my phone, so I can't actually like show you, but I bought 30 of these. So say if they cost me £30, obviously they didn't, because that'd be insane, but if they cost me £30, that's £1 each. So already I need to charge at least £1. Then I bought the envelopes, they're 5p each, that's £1.5. Then I bought those, they're 10p each, that's £1.15. So you need to add absolutely everything up. So if you spend 89p on 10 of these, they're 8.9 pence each, and you're going to use 1 per order. So you need to make sure that you're definitely charging at least how much it's costing you, else you're going to be minus money. So say that your sets cost you £3.50, just off the top of my head. So you also want to charge a certain amount for your time, obviously, because you need to make more money than you're actually buying them for, else it's pointless. I can take up to 2 hours to do some sets, and not even sets that are really intricate, like just basic sets, because they are so fiddly, it takes a really long time. Minimum wage here is £8 something. I don't know what, so I'm just going to say £8 because I'm not sure. But so for 2 hours it's £16, plus the £3.50 is £19.50. So do you see where I'm going with this? £19.50 is already more than the most expensive one that I'm offering. So obviously I'm not actually charging for every minute that it takes me, because the way I see it is if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be earning anything and I'd still be wasting my time. If I was doing this as a nail technician who was working as a nail technician at the time, I would charge more for them, because they'd be taking me out of time of doing actual nails to make them. So you need to get your money back that way that you would be losing. So it's completely up to you how much extra you want to charge and how much you want to make from them. I suppose it's how much you need to make as well. I luckily have savings and stuff like that, so I don't need to make a lot of money from these. But if you really need it to pay your bills, then by all means charge how much you need to charge. Just bearing in mind that if someone down the road for you is charging £15 a set and you want to charge 30, it's not that likely that they're going to sell that well, especially in a time like this where not everyone's got a lot of disposable income. So you need to think about that as well. In terms of advertising, I've advertised on my Facebook page and my Instagram. To be honest, I've not done a hell of a lot of advertising. I think I did one post in each of my local selling pages on one day, but I've not done that since. I've been quite lucky and they've been coming in quite evenly, so I've always had orders to sort of do. But yeah, selling pages, Etsy is a good one. I know a lot of people are using that. I'm not, because obviously, like I said, I've been quite lucky with it, but I don't know whether that might help some, because I'm only making custom made ones. I think the good thing about Etsy is people are uploading a lot of pictures of a lot of different nails that you can buy, whereas I'm not doing that. I'm literally just making them to order and then sending them out to people. So it depends what kind of thing you want to do really and how you want to go about it. But I do think that selling pages in your own personal like business pages are probably best, especially because your clients, obviously, I did a video first, a live on Facebook, to ask my clients what they thought, and obviously luckily a lot of them said it was a good idea, so I did it, and then I did all of their orders first and then further afield to random people. So it depends how you want to go about that really, but I'd give first refusal to your clients, just because obviously they're your bread and butter basically, so they deserve first refusal. I wanted to mention something else and I've completely forgot what it was. Oh god, this is not good. Parcels. So I send mine first class signed for with Royal Mail, just because, as awful as it sounds, I don't know these people. I don't know if they're going to try and say they haven't turned up. You don't know. You've got to be really careful this day and age. There's a lot of scammers out there. I've been really lucky where all of the clients that have ordered from me, like obviously my clients I completely trust, but complete random people who live miles and miles away, you don't know anything about them. I've been really lucky that all of the ladies I've sold to have been absolutely lovely, but you never know. So yeah. Also payment, I take payment up front, full payment. I won't start a set of nails until the payment is made, because they're made to order for that specific person's shape, length, colour, size of nail, so the chances of me being able to sell a set that someone doesn't want anymore are very slim. So payment up front. I think that's about it really. If there is anything that you feel I haven't included in the video that you really want to know, or any links that I forget to add into the description box or I miss out or anything, please just comment and I will basically find the information for you and explain as best I can. I think now is the time that we all need to be just clicking together as nail technicians, and people in this industry need to be supportive of each other, because it's just so difficult for absolutely everybody. I don't think anyone in any industry at the moment is in a good place right now. So I think we really need to come together at times like this. So yeah. I mean, I might only get one view on this, but if that one view helps that one person, then I'm happy with that, so that's fine. I have deleted all previous videos from my channel and I will be starting afresh. I'm using this time very wisely and getting things done exactly how I want them, basically. And my YouTube channel was not good, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't consistent, didn't look aesthetically pleasing, so it's all changed now. Yeah, and I'm going to be on it hopefully. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you managed to get all the way to the end, then well done. I take my hat off to you because it's a long one. I'm going to add clips at the end of sets I've already done of the different shapes and sizes. And I really hope this video helped. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.